Hi guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. Today is Tuesday. Tuesday. I got Maria Granger, I think is her name, Judge Granger. She's Indiana. I don't get her often because audio in her courtroom is really bad. But I super boosted it and boosted it and boosted it. If you boost it too much, it sounds really bad. But I think I got it. So we're going to do great. And then we have another judge, I think from Colorado. You can only see these two judges right here. Here we go.
But there's not been anybody that's been arrested or anything like that.
They tend to smoke, and I had made a report about them smoking. Me smelling the weed smell through the from my neighbors.
Okay.
And I think that's where the daughter is talking about. But I also have a video to prove about what I'm saying. So.
Okay. What do you want the court to do?
I would like to protect my children's safety from Nikita and her kids.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't able to file a report against her kids because I never knew her kids' name.
All right. And so the reason why you're calling the police,
because they told me once I smell the weed smell, call them back. So that's what I'm doing. It's been 2 times for that, and then 1 time for this, and then the first time when the son was yelling through the wall from when I first moved in.
okay. All right, I think I understand.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it over to Miss Nakia. If you have any questions, Miss Denmark, you can ask any questions that you have.
Questions for you or questions for her?
For her, based on what she's testified about. Do you have any questions about that?
Probably statements more than questions, because I don't agree with half the stuff she's saying, because the issue really has
Well, I'll
never
hear
been.
that in a minute. Hold on.
Okay.
Do you have any other witnesses that you intended to call?
Besides my home security cameras, no.
All right, I'm going to turn it over. Will you state your full name for the record?
Nikia Denmark.
Okay, Miss Denmark, tell me. So you live in the same apartment complex?
We literally live right next door to each other.
You live right next door
Yes, ma'am.
to Miss Tribune and her kids. And how many kids do you have?
I have 4.
You have 4 kids. Okay. All right. So she's talked about a few things that were problematic. Did you all talk about the incident of the kid, your son yelling when she first went in?
So the very first incident when she called the police, mind you, all these times when she's called the police, I have not been there because I work.
Oh, okay.
So I don't even be there when the situations happen.
Okay.
But the first time she called the police, I was coming home from work and my daughter was telling me what happened. So instead of me knocking on her door and having a conversation, I went to the rent office and I had the lady in the rent office mediate a conversation. So she brought her over there. We sat in there and we talked.
Was that about your son maybe yelling or making some loud noises?
That's not what the police report said. When she called the police, what it said was she heard somebody threaten to kill her through the walls. She heard one of my kids say that they was going to kill her through the walls.
So that's how she got the police there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And but was anybody arrested out of that?
No. I had a conversation because I didn't even know her at the time. Like, I don't really talk to nobody over there, but I had a conversation. I talked to her. I gave her my number, and I told her, if you have any other situations, you can call me. She's never used my phone number.
She's never called you?
She's always called the police, every single time.
Okay. And that particular day,
Mm-hmm.
did you learn any more about what was going on?
No, I mean, my kids said...
From her, I mean.
Oh, from her.
Kid.
Well, I mean, she told me the same thing that I'm telling you, that she heard a threat to her through the wall. Like, I really don't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I asked my kids, they said no.
Did that happen anymore?
No.
Okay. All right. So then it went for a while, and you didn't have no real issues?
For a while it was quiet. And the time when she was talking about she was bringing her laundry back in the rain, I was already outside on the phone, like pacing back and forth. Like I said, we literally live right next door to each other. So I'm pacing back and forth on the sidewalk, and we kind of intersected where she was bringing her laundry, and she acted like she was gonna hit me with she had the trash can, I guess, that had a laundry in it. So we said a couple of words to each other, and then it went on from that. Nothing else came after that.
Had you had words with her before that?
No, but it's just it's her demeanor. And then, Judge, I'm gonna be all the way honest with you. I don't understand why we even here in court today, because I know how to have an adult conversation. But when you continue to call the police on me, and you're not even calling on me, you're calling on my kids. You're calling on teenagers. You're arguing back and forth with a teenager. She's a minor. But I gave you my phone number. Why have you never used it? We could have had a conversation. It could have been different. So I don't even understand what the issue is. I really don't.
Okay. All right. And so when was the next time that the police came?
3 more times after that. So the most recent time they came was the 7th. I was on my way home from the grocery store after I left work, and my daughter called me, and she said that these are my 2 daughters right here in the courtroom. They was walking to the mailbox, and in order to get to the mailbox, they have to walk past her house. They said she was sitting on the porch, and as they was walking past, she said to them, "Boo, bitch, they are minors."
Okay.
They're minors. So, of course, my daughter probably did say, "I'm gonna get my mama when she get home," because they're minors. I don't understand why she keeps continuing to argue with kids. I wasn't there, though. All these times she's called the police, I have never been there.
So then after you got home, did you talk to her about it?
So after I got home, no, I never talked to her. The police was already there. And I explained to the police officer that she continues to call the police, right? So I asked him, what can I do to make the situation better? He told me to put out an EPO. I'm sure that he probably told her the same thing. So here we are.
Okay. All right. So what do you want me to do?
Honestly, I'm grown. I know how to coincide and live next door to somebody and not say nothing to them. She doesn't bother me. I honestly, I feel like it's a waste of time. I had to call in to work to come here. To me, it's childish. Her issue is not with me, Judge. It is with my minor kids. My daughter is 17. When they got into an argument, and I would love for her to show you the video. I would love for her to show you that, because then you would see that she was going back and forth with my child. It's not just my child saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is she's a minor.
So the kids are there, and there's no adult there, right, at your home?
They're teenagers.
So they're old enough to stay by themselves.
Ma'am.
But then something happens with the neighbor.
Yes.
While you're not home.
She's the only neighbor.
So what have you instructed your children to do?
I told them don't talk to her. But it's like, we have to go outside. We have to walk past each other. We literally I live right here. She lives right here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we have to see each other.
Mm-hmm.
So
what can an order for protection do?
I don't even understand the order of protection. I feel like at this point it's harassment, because also after this, last time when she called the police, the next day, an anonymous CPS report was made, where CPS came to my door and they knocked on the door and they said that somebody made a anonymous report, right? And they said that I had an 18-year-old who had and my daughter was 14 and had a baby by an 18-year-old, and accused that it was sexual molestation going on in the house. In that same report, it said something about smelling weed from the neighbor's house. So of course it's gonna make me feel like, even though it's anonymous, it's you, because you've already called the police and said the same thing before. So it's like, not only are you calling the police, you making false reports. I take care of my kids. I've never had CPS in my life. My daughter, she has a baby that's about to be 1. So it's like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. For her making a report, the protection order against her kids, this is the first time I ever seen her son, ever. I thought she only had a little girl. I've never seen her son before. So the protection order against her kids is crazy to me. I really don't understand. I don't understand what the underlying issue is.
Have you ever spoken to either one of her children?
No. My kids are teenagers. Her kids are young. So it's like, it's not like they're playing outside together so no.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to tell me?
No, ma'am.
Thank you. Do you have any questions based on what she's testified about?
Yes.
You can ask. Take one question at a time.
Okay.
You'll give your response to me.
Yes, ma'am.
For the first situation, did you or did you not tell us that you was on the phone with your son the whole time when he threatened me through the wall?
No. I wasn't even there. I was at the grocery store. When all of that happened, I was literally coming home from the grocery store. My kids had to call me and tell me that that was even going on. So when I got home, I went to the office, and that's how we ended up having a mediated conversation, because I went to the office.
Any other questions?
Yes. The second situation. Why did you call me a bitch in the rain when you didn't have on a jacket?
So I addressed that to you, right? First of all,
Well, you said you had words.
right, we had words, and I did have on a jacket. It was raining. The only reason why we had words is because, like I said, I was already pacing back and forth. I'm on the phone, and you act like you was gonna hit me with a trash can. So I stopped. I said what I said. I said bitch, and then I kept walking. Nothing came from it. You know what I'm saying? You walked in the house. That was it. That's the only altercation that me and her has ever had. But when I'm already walking right here and you act like you're gonna hit me with something, and I feel like you're trying to cause harm, that's gonna create a situation.
Can she tell us what she fully said
That's what I said.
out of her own mouth?
That's what I said.
Okay, asked and answered. What's next? What other questions do you have?
Why don't you fix, I don't know how to say it, because I feel like it's a issue with the mother telling the kids to be respectful.
Well, ask for that.
Why is your kid so disrespectful?
Okay, so judge, right? To want respect is to give respect, right? And this is my thing in this whole situation. If they are minors and you are an adult, you be an example. You show respect. It's real easy to ignore people. It's real easy to do that, right? Because if her kids was to ever say anything disrespectful to me, I would not go back and forth with them. I would come to her as a mother, as a grown up. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I'm telling my kids to be disrespectful. Absolutely not. My kids have never had no other issues with anybody else in that neighborhood, and we've been living there for years. So I'm not telling them to be disrespectful, and I tell them to ignore her. But if I'm not there, what am I supposed to do? And like I said from the beginning, I gave you my phone number. Why have you never picked up the phone and used it?
Because you're disrespectful.
Any other
And so are
questions? Any other questions?
Why did you tell your daughter that you was on your way to beat me up?
I never said that. When I was at the grocery store and my daughter was calling me, telling me that the situation was happening, first of all my kids are calling me at one time. I've missed like 7 phone calls. So by the time I called back, the situation had already happened. All I said is I'm on my way. I never said I'm going to come home, I'm going to do something to her. I said I'm on my way, right? Because these are my kids. Like, the same way she feel like she want to protect her kids, I'm going to feel the same way as a mother. But I never said I'm going to come home and
I absolutely would have said, I'm going to beat her ass when I get home. Don't you worry. I absolutely would have said that to my kids. You just sit there. Don't you worry. I'm on my way home. I'm going to beat her ass.
going to beat you up. If that was the case, we live right next door to each other. We could have been fought. I'm not on that.
Any other questions?
No. Thank
Okay. Anything else you want to tell?
I have a question, if I can ask the question.
I don't know that I can answer it, but you can ask.
Okay, but it's a question for her. I just want to really understand what the underlying issue is, because I truly don't understand. Like, it's nothing that big to where we should be in court about an EPO.
Is there anything that you want to say about that?
Because you disrespected me multiple times. Your children disrespected me multiple times. That's why we're here.
Okay, one more question. So, do you think that you're not disrespectful?
Okay, so that's enough.
Yeah.
So, did you have any other witnesses?
My kids, both of my kids, and my 17-year-old, this is the one that she's been arguing back and forth with. So
I'm satisfied that you've testified sufficiently for that. Have a seat, young lady.
You can see. She don't want you to testify.
Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Yes. It's not only a communication. It is when a person looks at you and just does all these eye rolling. Yesterday, when I was sitting in the car, her daughter came outside and rolled her eyes purposely at me and my company, and then like did like this to look in the car. But I don't have my video thing. But I don't have my other phone. But yesterday she did that while her mother wasn't home, and her mother didn't come home until 7 o'clock.
I got to know something now. This is pretty important for me. Is it against the law to roll your eyes every time you see a certain neighbor? Is that against the law? What about almost all of your neighbors? Because I'm in big trouble.
And then, one more question. Why did you turn your camera
No
on?
more questions.
Oh, you sure?
I'm sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure. Anything else you want to say in closing?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show that the evidence has commenced and concluded. Okay. So it does sound to me that this is the first time that you all really have had any meaningful communication, even though it was to me, about the circumstance, which I think is kind of regretful, because I think we wouldn't be here if you had talked. Now, so what I'd like to give you an opportunity, I'm not going to grant the order of protection, but I'm willing, since I'm here and you're here, to give you an opportunity to use my jury room to talk about what kind of expectations that you have as neighbors and what you're willing to do to be more neighborly. Nope, don't listen to what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Listen to what I'm saying to you. Each one of you can be a part of the solution if you choose to be. I hear that you're saying you want to be, but I'm going to give you an opportunity to be. You've come here saying, "Court, I need you because the police sent me here because I can't get any neighborly action. I can't get any respect from my neighbor." Well, talk to her about what that looks like for you and what you're willing to do tomorrow or after you leave here differently than what you've done in the past. I mean, if you're just dialing up the police, well, we already know what that's going to get you, right?
Okay.
It's more the same thing that it's already gotten, right? Because it's not a police matter. It's not a police matter.
She's cussed me out multiple times.
It's not a police matter. But if you can get to a place where you can be civilized and you can treat each other with just a human respect and kindness, then I think that you can go forward in some kind of wholesome way and live in peace. You know, that's all that we're really trying to do. That's all that we're really trying to do, is just live in some peace. So I'm not granting the order. I don't think there's a basis for one. But I do think that you're still going to be on the struggle of trying to function and find your peace as neighbors until you decide what that looks like. Okay? And each of you are women who I think are able to do that. You know, set a tone. And you're going to have to hold to it. And you're going to have to hold to it. Okay? All right? If you come back and there's still more issues, there might be a different result. But I'm going to give you the chance. You can use my jury room and you can work it out today. Okay? Police are here. So if there's a problem, the police will deal with it. But I think I think you need to come down to what you're going to tell your kids, how they're going to act and how they're not going to act, and how you're going to handle them if they're not acting that way. Okay? She needs to know an expectation from you and what you're modeling too. Okay? And what you expect for her to do. All right? That's what needs to happen. So the offer stands. You can either hit that door or hit that one. All right? But we're adjourned.
That woman is never going to stop. She just is never going to stop. The other woman sounds reasonable. I mean, she did use they're just kids too many times. She should have leaned into, you know, I'll try harder to get my kids to just not talk to her or roll their eyes at her. But this woman using the police constantly, she's going to get herself in trouble.
Okay. So it means it's dismissed, correct?
It's denied. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, the case is not dismissed. It's denied. You lost. Go home.
All right. Can I see Lauren Kaiser or Shannon Kaiser Jr.? All right, come on up, have a seat. I've got a petition here that we want to go over. You've kind of seen some examples of how we're going to proceed. I've explained that. Do either one of you have any questions before we start with your case? Okay. If you both raise your right hands, I'll pray. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under penalties for perjury that the testimony you're about to present will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right. And will you state your full name for the record, please?
Michelle Kaiser.
And how do you know Shannon Kaiser Jr.?
He is my ex-husband, father of 3 of my children.
Okay. And do you have a divorce decree in Floyd County then?
No, it is in Clark County.
Okay. And what's the kind of the parameters of what's going on with the kids in terms of parenting, custody, all that stuff?
Well, there is currently an active Jim's case across the hallway.
Is there? Okay.
That applies my cost.
While your cost is here, where are your kids?
3 of them are actually back home, and 1 of them is being worked in the process of coming back home.
All right. And so what does being back home look like? Is it with you or with Shannon?
It's with me.
Okay. And is there any parenting time or other services that are happening at this time that you can recall?
For his side, I have no idea. I do know that I'm assuming that he will be having a supervised visitation with DCS somehow. I have a supervised visit with the only child that is not home. I actually have one today, but then it's not court ordered yet. We haven't had the disposition, I think it's called.
Uh-huh.
We haven't had that yet. That's in February.
Okay.
So there hasn't been like a court order, you need to do these services. But I've done and been in services for therapy myself. The kids were in therapy until they were removed. And then they're about to start back because the DCS is supposed to submit a new referral for them. And
All right. So what happened that caused you to ask for the order of protection?
The older you get, the harder it is to eye roll, though. You might throw your back out if you are.
It's been an ongoing thing throughout the years, but then it's also DCS got involved after an incident of July 4th of 2025.
Okay. And what happened then?
We had gotten into a argument that had stemmed from the 7-year-old arguing with the 2-year-old, as well as he's now 1, but then he wasn't.
And why did DCS get involved about that?
Because it eventually wound up to a physical altercation between him and I, and it was me walking away with a bruise from back of my jaw all the way down that DCS got a picture of is what caused their initial involvement. They also said that there was an allegation that there was abuse to the 2-year-old because he had a bruise right here, but that was pretty much unsubstantiated because it was, at the time I had a table almost, it was like perfect height that he ran through and hit it. And then the youngest child had these bumps and stuff all over him, and it was saying that there was neglect, that he wasn't getting services, but I just signed a release for them to get his medical records, and then they were like, oh, this is unsubstantiated.
So you stayed in the same household with Shannon?
At the time, he was staying at my apartment, yeah.
Okay. And then so July went past. Nothing really came out of that DCS investigation. You all stayed in the same household. What happened after that?
He did leave several times after arguments, and he eventually came back. He turned into an IA case. So that's when I was like, I want to do therapy. I want to be getting back into therapy, whatever that looks like for me.
But that's not the reason why you filed the order of protection.
No, this is just leading up to, because DCS is still involved, obviously.
So, right, and I understand that. So tell me why you filed.
The most recent incident would have been the day that the children were removed, which was December 23rd of 2025.
Okay, and what happened that day?
The 7-year-old and the 2-year-old were bickering with each other, and I was more focused on the youngest and feeding him, feeding myself, and then my phone next to me. That when the 7-year-old went to, after saying several times, Vincent, stop, sibling bickering against 72, he yelled, Vincent, I said stop. The 7-year-old did. And I told him, hey, we don't need to be doing that. And we're not supposed to have aggression. Him and I had several discussions that aggression and hostility, we were trying to make sure the kids didn't do that stuff. And that became the start of an argument between him and I. And it quickly started to escalate through there, of that I was being, once again, after continuously 5 years of being accused of killing our daughter that I had a miscarriage of in April of 2020. It's a constant reminder, which I have the text printout of his saying, "I know that you killed her."
So he started rehashing that, and then did anything else happen?
He rehashed when we had gotten into it on December 14th, December 13th going into the 14th of 2025, overnight. He sat there and was saying that there was a big black dude from Louisville that was outside of my house, and he watched him walk up to my place on his phone, and it was crazy because I was being so disrespectful, and he thought I wanted to work things out. Like, even admitted that he took a picture of the guy's tags, even sat there, and that's where it came back up of, after asking for 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes, gave my keys back, that he gave him back, and he said, "You could just go call that black dude from Louisville."
Okay. Was there any such person that you knew who that was?
No, and I even told him, I was like, "I have no idea who you're talking about." He's like, "Well, he drives a black Charger." I was like, "I really have no idea what you're talking about." There's a voicemail that I have on a thumb drive at 3:00 in the morning that he was saying that he was outside, so I guess I must be busy. There's also text messages that are printed out that says that he was knocking on the door and knocking on the window, and I refused to answer. And I flat out had sat there and told him that I had, in one of the messages, that I turned my stuff on silent. Like, I was trying to go to bed. The kids were already asleep. I was trying to go to bed.
So he's trying to get in at late hours.
Look, it happened. The ones that are printed out are from like 2:20ish in the morning to like right after 5 o'clock.
And had he moved?
He had given his key back and left.
And when did he do that?
That was in several occasions.
Oh, when was the last of one of them?
Before the 23rd, I would say maybe a day or two before our son's birthday.
Okay. All right. Was there anything else that went on?
Yeah, out of a reactive of, again, constantly being belittled and badgered of, "Oh, I know you killed our daughter. I know you killed our daughter." And then bringing up the whole thing with whatever guy from Louisville, is I had smacked him as hard as I could. Because, I mean, that's the thing of, that's 5 years that I'm still trying to grieve of losing my child, and you're telling me that I killed our child when we were told by the OB that her heart stopped and there was nothing we could do.
Thank you, Jude. Thank you.
All right. So, and did he hit you back?
We were shoving each other in the hallway, and then I knocked his phone out of his hand because it was kept being in my face, and then one of our kids, I don't remember which one it was, I just heard them say, "Dad, I have your phone." And like the hallway's like this, so he was here with his back against the wall, and I was here facing the back of the hallway, and he grabbed my shoulders and went down, and my head hit the floor, the back of my head hit the floor, and my glasses flew off of my face. I didn't know where they went. And then he proceeded to get his phone and claimed he was recording again, which he had told whichever child picked up the phone to press record, and he said, "Look, guys, now she's faking it. She's trying to fake being a victim like she's hurt."
Was the police called?
They were called. That is the day that the kids were removed. I called the CASA and I said, I'm not going to say it, but get me the F out.
Were either you or he arrested?
No, I was told that he chose not to press charges because they said that he had this on video of us going back and forth and the shoving matches and we slapping him. I said, okay.
And so why do you think you need an order of protection against him?
It's continuous years of it. It's constant berating. I've been told several times I'm too stupid for college. I don't deserve to be a mom. I'm a whore. I'm trifling. I'm New Albany trash. There's a time that I moved out of New Albany to go up to where he was living at the time with somebody else. Had me come in and a whole relationship thing, but I got told several times of nobody even wanted you there.
Okay.
And that's where
so you don't think that you need the order for protection to
he has
to stay away from him or to keep a boundary
away from me, because he has admitted over the phone. Sadly, I never got the chance to get the recording of it, I tried several times to figure out how to do that with my phone, and I couldn't get it to do it. Of him saying that if somebody knocks on my door or somebody like me having to raise my voice to kids or yell at the kids for them not listening on something, that people tell him, people are watching. And I said, so I have to fear for my life now. He said, no, you live there with the kids too. What do you think that means? So when the kids were taken, I had discussed with DCS and the CASA, which we had tried to e-file it, but it got in limbo and I had to paper file it. But that it was probably in the best interest given the history, because there was also a DCS case back in 2019, 2020, where I was constantly going to work at the time with bruises all over me, and he has been charged for strangulation, domestic battery, confinement.
And that is in the case involving you?
Yep. I had an EPO and an NCO then, but I hadn't been dropped because I was trying to co-parent, and then in the mix of it was hoping to be able to be back together, to have our family back together.
And that didn't happen?
No.
I mean, you tried, but that hasn't come to be
No, it has not.
success yet. Okay. All right. Is there anything else that you want to tell me?
Oh.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Kaiser, he may have some questions for you. Do you have any questions that you'd like to ask of her based on what she's testified about?
To you, to her.
Her.
Yeah. Why would you tell DCS that was pushing back and forth in the house, knowing that you was holding me hostage?
Give your response to me.
I was not holding him hostage. He threatened to take the children from me after the berating of losing our daughter, him telling me that I had killed her, and he knows that I killed her. And I said, you're not taking my kids from me.
Any other questions?
Why would you say that you was angry because I said you had 2 porta potties in your house instead of 1?
I don't think that's relevant to this.
That's why I got
Tell me-
smacked.
Tell me why it's relevant.
Because she said that's the reason why I was smacked, because and I got videos
okay.
and it even states that I was lying, the reason why she was hit.
All right. I'm going to let her answer. Overruled. You may answer.
Okay. That was the thing of, I never had two potty chairs in the house. It was the person who was babysitting the children, the 2 oldest ones at the time, because that's the only kids we had at the time. She had 2 potty chairs. I only had 1. And he kept trying to say, no, I bought them. I gave you them. I never received 2 potty chairs from you. Because at that time, we still had an EPO, and you technically weren't supposed to be talking to me. You were giving things to that sitter who has now passed away, giving things to her if needed that was for the kids. Because I didn't receive any of that.
Any other questions?
Yes. Why if I supported y'all for 3 years?
Okay. Maybe ask a more specific question. If you have something that you're referring to.
Who was the abuser in your home, you or me?
That needs to be elaborated.
Yeah. Do you have a specific situation that you're asking about?
Yes. Who has conflict abuse in your home since the EPO was dropped and me and you was trying to co-parent again throughout the time of then to now?
I think that needs to be elaborated, because even with his ex-wife, I would get calls about them in the middle of them arguing. He would call without her knowing, and they would be in altercations. And then there was also times that the children told me, because if I was to abide by the court order from the divorce, he would have not had the children in the home that he lived in, because they were supposed to be supervised visits once a week for 4 hours. But I went against the papers, per my attorney at the time, John Brannon, that if I felt comfortable enough that I could allow him to have the kids for longer and without a supervisor. So I allowed it, but even the kids had came back and told me that he had shoved his ex-wife into a closet.
Do you have any other questions?
Yes. Let's see. What was I doing? Who woke me up in the morning? What was I doing? of the incident of the cops being called?
According to him, cops have been called several different times.
Which
I need to know
incident?
exactly
Of
which.
the day that you allegedly slapped me one time. Who woke me up and what time was it? And what was I doing when I woke up?
I don't remember the exact time that he was woke up, but there has been numerous occasions that he has said that, oh, wake me up at such and such time, as early as possible, whatever.
Mhm.
I need to go DoorDash. Okay, I would try. I mean, he does have sleep apnea. 99% of the time, he didn't have his machine, so it was harder to wake him up. He's very hard to wake up, so I would try, and there was times that it didn't work, and I would just let him sleep. And I'm not gonna have a reason for an argument if I keep having to like, hey, wake up, hey, wake up, hey, wake up, type thing. That's just asking for an argument. So eventually, I was able to get him up, but also because the kids were hollering and yelling and running through the house and stuff too. They were fighting each other, arguing with each other, trying to play games. And he woke up. He asked if they ate. I said not like a big hearty breakfast. They were having some cereal. And he said, I'm gonna make him a breakfast. It's gonna be late to get dashed, but I'm gonna make him a breakfast. Okay. So he was in the middle of cooking the sausage. He'd already cooked the eggs and the peppers and stuff right before the argument.
Any other questions?
Yes. Before you got up and proceeded to the kitchen to follow me to pester me, why did you snatch Vincent up for hitting the fork against your couch?
I didn't snatch Vincent up. I took the fork from his hand because he had the fork like this and was trying to do this to it. So, of course, I took it out of my child's hand.
Any other questions for her?
Yes, ma'am. You stated I slammed you on the floor. How did you get up so fast to attack me if I was already by the outside exit if you was in the hallway?
I didn't get up to attack him. I got up after two of my children, the older two, came to me, and one of them asked me if I was okay. And then I proceeded to get up, and I did go towards him. I grabbed and I tried to sit there and tell him that he isn't going to take my kids. And he kept sitting there saying that, oh, I'm calling cops, call him. Opened the door, I grabbed the basket, my laundry basket that had his things in it, threw it outside and said, get the F out of my house. And he went to get out, and I shut the door hard enough that if he was too close to it, it would have pushed him out. If it pushed him out, I don't know, I didn't care. I shut it, locked it, and I called the CASA and said, I need to get the F out. And she said, I'll call somebody to meet me there.
Why cause so much trauma around the kids, even if I asked you to stop? Because I seen that you were boiling up.
I don't think that's a relevant thing.
Sustained.
We have an ongoing chance
Sustained.
case for any of this.
Sustained.
Isn't
Do you have any other
that
questions?
abuse in front of the kids that she
I sustain that.
okay.
Do you have any other questions that you want to ask her?
No, ma'am, but I do have footage of what everything that basically we was just talking about. Is there any way I can play that?
Let's get to your side of the case here in just a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So did you have anything else you want to tell me based on what he's questioned you about?
No, I know that there's already a Chin's case open across the hallway. So at the time when it was filed, when I was filing it with CASA, that same night, we had no idea if it was going to be you getting in or if it was going to kicked over to be Judge Brown, because we already have Chin's open. So we weren't sure what was going to happen with it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I can't
Okay.
get Judge Brown.
All right. Okay. Do you have any other witnesses that you intended to call?
No.
Okay. I'm going to turn it over then to Mr. Kaiser. Mr. Kaiser, will you state your full name for the record, please?
Shinda Wayne Kaiser Jr.
Okay. All right. So essentially, that December 23rd incident is the incident that she has listed in the petition for why she's asking for the order of protection. But she's talked about it in the context of the relationship today. What do you want to say in response? Or do you disagree? Agree?
Yes, I disagree 100% because there's been a lot of fabrications. There's been a lot of lies that's been thrown out there of how even the case even got started. They originally actually built that case up against Lauren having a black eye, and I even having text messages that Vincent and she was getting on Vincent, and he was doing the fit, and he headbutted her in the eye, and he started kicking her as well. And that's where the black eye came from. She even had the black eye even in the video.
Okay. All right. And so you think that your son is who you're talking about?
My stepson.
Your stepson
Yes,
is
ma'am.
the one who gave her the eye issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right.
And that's how they built this whole.
But she says you threw her down
No, ma'am.
after all that. What happened?
In the video, you'll see that she was basically slamming me up against the wall, and I kept asking.
Whoa, Judge, you skipped the whole first part of what she said. What she actually said was, I slapped this man as hard as I could. And then we were going back and forth, and then we went down. You skipped that whole first part, Judge.
Can I leave? Because she was holding me hostage. She would not let me leave. She had her arms basically blocked out. And then she'd take her arms away from the walls, and she'd start hitting me. She'd slam me up against the wall. She'd try to choke me. And the reason even now my phone even got put down in the hallway in the first place, because when I was standing in the living room trying to give her keys when she was asking for it, she snatched my phone out of my hand after she smacked me, because I was going to take her to court, and she had her hands up against my neck and against the wall. And then she walked on the other side of the table. Noah was the one that was saying, Mommy, get him back his phone. So she threw my phone down the hallway and ran after me as I was trying to pick my phone up and started beating me again. And then she cornered me into the hallway, and she got mad because I was going to take my kids. They don't need to be around they don't need to be around drama no more. And they've been abused by her. She's punched Noah in the chest multiple times and more. But whenever we was in the hallway, she just won't let me leave. She was holding me hostage. She.
And here's why I believe him. Here's why I believe his story right there. Just because of the way he started out. He started out with, she was blocking my exit. I couldn't leave. She had her arms out. She was blocking my exit. If you've ever, been in a situation where someone was about to abuse you, they block your exit, and that's the first thing that you notice. You can't leave. That person is in the way. Like, they're standing in the door. They're standing by the door. You can't get by. And that's the very first thing that goes through your head when everything's about to go down. Shit, I can't get out. There's no way to get out of this room right now. They're blocking. So that's why I think I believe him. However, I also believe her when she says, you keep saying I killed my child. I believe he does say that to her. I absolutely believe that, which is just horrible.
She would not let me get past her at all. The video space said it all. It's all there. The little clips that it got. Anyways, I showed the cops. I showed Amanda just yesterday. She actually got to see the video. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
I was just asking from your perspective, what's happened.
Okay, my bad. Make sure I stay on cue. I like the rumble. Well, basically, there's been conflict since day one, since I first met her. Before I met her, there has been histories that I've actually picked up on the time we knowing her, that she has been bipolar, explosive. When she gets mad, she attacks. There was a time with her ex that basically, his brother, TJ's brother, basically told me, and his name's Tan, he works for the fire department, and he would even vouch for me. He also told me to tell the state or whoever to call and clarify he was legit, vouch for everything. But she attacked his brother, and he punched her through a glass, but she gets up and she's attacking him as well. And they basically was fighting, but she's always the first one to throw the first blow. And I noticed that she was trying to get me to reenact, and I did not. I've been literally walking away from this woman. There has been multiple times before even that day, 4 months prior, of her spitting in my face, kicking me, hitting me, slamming me, and basically in the door front, or the door in the car frame. As I'm trying to get into the car, she punched me in my neck and my chin just 2 months prior to me calling the cops on her for this situation. I even told Miss Amanda that I don't know why everything that I noted to her, she has not. She wrote it down, but she has not spoke about it or put it into action. And
I'm not sure which one's Amanda.
Amanda Sutherland, Miss Costa's partner. Yeah, but I didn't really get to talk to her much. But Lauren did actually contact her. I contacted the cops because of the abuse, and I even told her that I was going to contact the cops, but I needed to make sure I got the house first before I did. Because every time I tried to either get close to her with the video camera, she just kept taking it away or trying to take it away and more. And then she even had it to where basically it's almost close to conflict of interest because they got with my public defender before I even got with him and was already basically building the case up against me and getting us to where they all knew the steps before they were going to take before I even knew who he was.
Okay. All right. And you said you had a, so your understanding, are you receiving any services right now
What do you mean?
through the juvenile court, the chins, through any of that assistance?
No, ma'am. When I pled guilty to all my charges from the past, from the 2019, I did anger management class. I did parenting class. I basically took every rope that I needed to take. I was actually moving on a good lead. I took as many classes that basically the court as basically told me to take. And it was just parenting class, and I think it was called AAA, but it's really anger management class. It was at the library in Jeffersonville, Indiana. Then even my teacher, she heard Lauren call me and was yelling at Shannon, being outbursts of calling him stupid, retarded, dumb, and whore, and snapping. So they built up a case against that as well. And she didn't know that was in my class, but my teacher was the one that opened up a case in Clark County, and that it just got dismissed. Like they didn't do anything about it. They went to her house, looked at the house, looked at the kids, and dismissed it. But it has been more abuse onto them kids than it was to me. And I have tried my hardest to invade. I'm door dashing on my stepdad's account, and I was also working at another job. So I was working 2 jobs full time, and sometimes I come in late. And but then some days where she'll be moody and she'll kick me out, so I come back around like 3 something. I go basically, you kick me out and go dash and let your air out and calm down. I'll come back and I was trying to knock on the door to get into the house. But I've actually slept in my car to the point where now I got used to it. But I slept in my car because she wouldn't open the door. But then when my mom called me, I called my mom asking her if I can basically stay there. So around like 3 to 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, as soon as I get to my mom, I get a text message or a call saying that she's up, I can come back home. And I would literally leave my mom's house and then come back to Lawrence. And then we'll basically lay down. But it's not like I'm invading her space or knocking on her. I gave her back the key because in the video you'll see how she approaches me about the key. She pesters me. And if I live with you in the state of Indiana, you're supposed to give me a 30-day notice to get out your house if you want me to be out. But every time she gives me back the key, she tells me that she never kicked me out. I gave her back the key, but she pesters me about it 24/7. She's giving me the key, give me the key now, give me the key. It never stops until you just do what she says. But at this particular moment when I did, she struck me twice. She hit me twice in front of the kids. Shannon was sitting to the far left. Noah was sitting in the middle. Vincent was sitting on the far right, and then Dwayne was sitting there right next to me inside of his walker when she struck me.
Okay. All right. And you said you took a video that day.
Yes, ma'am.
And you took it on your phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? All right. So if you want me to see the video.
Yes, ma'am.
So I need to have the video in some format that it can be reviewed. I'll need to keep it for 30 days.
I already sent it to one of y'all officers. He gave me a
so I don't have access to that. You'd have to bring it today.
Okay.
So did you want me to keep your phone?
You got an email? I can send you all the videos.
I got this, Bogan. I said it before it popped up in chat. Even though this, what I say is like 11 seconds late for you guys. I said it before it came up.
I can't do it that
You
way.
can keep my phone. Yeah.
Okay, I have to keep it for 30 days.
You're fine. I don't do nothing on here but stuff for DoorDash.
Yeah, but I'm fine if you want to play the video.
Yes, ma'am.
As long as you know that. We'll just mark that video. That'll be its.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Have you seen it?
Nope.
And this is the video that occurred on December the 23rd, right?
Yes, it's 2 of them. It's 2 of them.
Yeah, I just don't have to know how to.
Life right now, and
Give me my keys. Give me my keys. I am
You can come watch.
I get some of this food.
I'm not doing that close.
I get some of this food.
My keys.
Okay, and that's your start of fucking maybe let's go.
No, I'm asking for my keys because you refuse to give them to me.
I don't need
So give me my keys.
I'm gonna wait till I get out this house.
No, you're gonna give me my keys now.
You're not gonna put your hands on me.
No, I'm asking for my keys.
You're not gonna put your hands on me.
I'm not putting my hands on you. I'm asking for my keys, like I've been
I
asking.
fear for my life.
Give me my keys.
I fear for my life right now, and I will
Give me
defend
my
myself by any
keys.
means.
Give me my
I fear
keys.
for my life right now, and I
Give
will
me my
defend myself by
keys.
any means.
Give me my keys.
Love.
I am at Don't call me love.
You're too close to me. I can't.
There's a fridge right behind me, so you need to move.
Wait, so I can go.
You can go. I need my keys.
I don't want nobody saying I pushed them. Please watch out, please.
Nobody's pushing anybody, so I don't know why you're trying to accuse me of that. I want my keys. I want my keys.
You the one sitting there trying to say I'm not trying to put their hands on you.
I want my keys. And I'm not saying put your hands on me. You're trying to say I put my hands on you.
Hey, kid.
No.
Your mommy said I put my hands on her.
I need keys. I need my
Hey,
keys.
your mommy said I put my
I
hands
need
on
my
her.
keys.
She lied.
I need my keys.
She always lies.
I need my keys.
She always lies.
I need my keys.
Hold on. You got it. You got
I need
it.
my keys.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I need my keys.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I need my
You got it. You got it. You got it.
I need my
You got it. You
keys.
got it.
I need my keys.
Okay. So she's playing.
I need my keys.
How many times the mommy
I
do
need
this
my
around y'all?
keys.
She does it a lot, right? It's like
I need my keys.
it's repeatedly every single day.
I need my keys.
Hey, no, how many times mama do this?
I need my keys.
How many times she acts like this?
I need my keys.
He said 10.
I need my keys. I need my keys.
I'm trying to get your keys off my keychain.
I need my keys.
And you're pestering me right now. And
I'm asking for my keys. I've been asking
I
for my
will
keys.
leave this house, bro, until I get the rest of my stuff. Cause I still got clothes and belongings here.
No, you don't.
Yes,
All your shit's
no,
in there.
I got more clothes in there.
No, you don't.
I really do. And I'm trying to be humble, just leave instead of going back there searching for my stuff. I got stuff all in your closet.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do too.
You don't have anything in my closet.
Now, if I walk back there and I start pulling out my shit, then you're gonna be feeling mad again. You're gonna treat me like shit once again.
So you destroying my property.
You was lying. You was lying. I'm not destroying nothing.
So can I have my keys?
That she's lying on me. I told you she's been just lying on me. But the thing is this
No,
though.
you want to sit there and think about the cops. So
No, you threatened me with the cops.
you said it in there.
It's on recording.
You said let the cops come.
It's literally on recording. You've been very disrespectful to my kids, Lauren, too, by the way.
Give me my
Hey,
keys.
after this, you're done.
Give me my keys.
I don't want no part of you no more.
Sign your rights over. Get the fuck
No,
out of my life.
no. I'm taking my kids from you.
No, you're not.
Yes, you're showing every bit of why the
Give me my
kids are in an unhealthy
keys.
situation.
Give me my keys.
And you think I'm joking?
Give me my keys.
Are you walking up
Give
on
me my
me?
keys, 'cause I want my keys.
Back up off me, bro.
Give me my keys.
Back up off me.
Give me my keys.
Hey, back up. I'm trying to get
Give me
the
my
keys. I'm
keys.
really trying to get the keys.
Give me my
You
keys.
own me. Back
Give me
up.
my keys.
Okay, I'm calling the cops. All right, I'm done. I would not be hounded like this.
Give me my keys.
Hey, y'all. Hey,
Give me my keys.
I will be going to court fighting for y'all.
Give me my keys.
You know what I'm saying?
Give me my keys.
Cause y'all don't deserve this.
Give me my keys.
I'm trying to, but you're
Give me
yelling
my
at me
keys.
saying,
I'm not yelling at you.
You
Give
really
me my
are.
keys.
And my baby's over crying and stuff. I'm trying to get my keys, I'm trying to get my
keys.
stuff, but she constantly keeps
Give me my
doing this
keys.
shit. This is gonna
Give
put
me my
somebody in the
keys.
corner. You know what I'm saying?
You're in the corner. You're right by the door. So quit lying. I need my keys.
You know what you're doing.
I need my keys.
There we go. It's got it.
I need my keys.
There you go. Call your dude up for a little bit, man.
There is no dude from
That's
Louisville.
okay. What do you think? You just smacked me in my face.
You think you want to lie on me?
You see that? You just smacked me in my face.
You lied on me.
You see that? You just hit me again after you promised you wasn't gonna hit me no more?
I'm sick and
That gives
tired
you
of your
no right to
lies.
put your hands on me. Now you're fucking done. You hit me again?
Stop lying on
Oh
me.
yeah, she's done. Hey, look.
Stop lying on me. Stop lying on me.
No, you're done, dude. I get some of this food.
Give me my keys.
Next video, I'm gonna give you your shit.
Then give me my
But
keys.
can I get some of this food?
Give me my keys.
Okay, and that's your start of fucking baby. Let's go.
No, I'm asking for my keys because you refuse to give them to me.
Oh, dude.
So give me my keys.
I can see it.
Stop lying on me. Then you stop lying on me.
You did it on camera.
You lied on me about the whole potty training
You
thing.
abuse me and the kids, man. I told you to calm down. You don't want to calm down. This is why the kids do this shit.
You need to stop.
No, you need to stop. Please let me go through.
You need to
Stop pushing me. Stop it.
Stop.
No, you stop, dude.
If you cared at all, you wouldn't do any of
You
this.
told me to get out.
Because of how you keep lying on me.
I'm not lying. Stop.
You are lying on me.
Stop pushing me.
You are lying on me.
Leave. Let me leave, please. And this is an honorable man just trying to leave. She wanted me going. I'm going. I didn't give her no arguments.
Bullshit, you didn't give her
I'm
arguments.
trying to give her the key, and all she kept doing was hitting me.
No, I sit there saying give me the key several times.
She smacked my face, and I was trying to get it off. When my son was crying and everything, I'm trying to cook and everything. But she keep doing it, and then she's blocking me from leaving. Because she knows she's in trouble. Excuse me.
You are not taking my kids.
Hey.
You are not taking
we're
my
going to
kids.
court.
You're taking my kids.
Oh, you just trying to... You
are not taking my kids.
My hand and try to...
You are not taking my kids.
All right, man, look. Watch out.
You're not taking my kids at all.
Can I please leave?
You are not taking my kids.
Please leave.
You are not taking my kids.
I love you way too much.
No, you fucking don't. If you love me, you wouldn't do that to me. You would try to take this from me. If you fucking love me, you wouldn't try to take this from me.
Can you please watch out?
No, because you're trying to take these kids from me.
I'm trying to leave.
You're trying to take these kids from me. You're trying to take these kids from me.
I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to leave.
If you fucking love me, you wouldn't be fucking doing it.
Let's just try to talk about love.
You just said I love you too much to do that.
No, I would never put my hands on you. So get off me. Please.
If you fucking love me, you would take these kids from me.
Get off of me, bro. You keep doing this shit. Get off of me.
You would not take these kids if you fucking love me.
Man, stop. I'm really calling this house when I leave this house. Stop, Lauren.
No, you are not taking these kids out of me.
You're not
taking these kids from me.
I'm trying to put your hands on me.
How to know him.
Is this all that's on here?
Yeah,
On your phone?
I'm gonna try to figure out how I can try to.
I got more other
Is this all that's on here, these videos?
Let me see.
Or is there anything else that? So I'm gonna go ahead and admit it.
Lying on me.
I'm gonna try to see if I can clear some of the stuff out of here though. Yeah, that's I have the part of me basically making breakfast on here too.
At the end, he did sound scared. His voice raised. He did sound scared at the end. Did you hear that? Now, she's in the plaintiff's chair. That means she brought this case to the judge. She wants a protection order or something. She brought this to court. He has that. She knew he was recording her. He has that, and she brought this to court?
Okay.
Like the whole start of it when she woke me up.
That's okay. I just see the 2 videos. And you can take all the rest of it off.
I'm gonna delete all the bad ones. I'm stupid. It's like my car, me, TikTok, take too many shirtless videos.
Okay. Was there anything else you want to tell me?
Basically, she literally, but she lied. She lied to the system, and then I got that one too, and she said she was on the ground, and you will see that she literally got up and attacked me as I legitimate was leaving. She literally she was standing there like this, and then Noah had my phone. I said, Noah, please press recording, and he was like, I don't know how. And all I did was this, boom. She said, oh, and fell down to the ground. I was like, oh, laid on her back and said, oh, you slammed me on my head. But if I slammed anybody from sideways to down, you'll land on your side, not your back if you're standing right here in front of me. And I was trying to explain it to her, but she wasn't listening. But because we had a whole talk about this, I want to say 2 days, 3 days prior to it. She was like, you pushed me. I said, but you told him that I slammed you and threw you down to the ground. And I was like, if I threw you down to the ground, you would have smacked your head against that towel, and it would have been tragic. It would have been tragic. But all right. But I just don't understand how. I don't understand how. They wanted me to press charges and I did. Because I don't want my kids seeing their mom go to jail. I've already been beat up by her and abused by her so many different times. So I was trying my hardest to try to figure out what would be the best scenario. So I let the cops be involved. But when the cops asked me, do I want to press charges, I told them no. I was the one that contacted them. I showed them the videos. The reason why I didn't go to jail because I didn't inflict no trauma or hurt onto nobody. But in the past, when she was talking about my cases, we did have a bad history of a one-day actual abuse. I was just getting out the tub, and she smacked Shen in the mouth because he was doing something, and my mom was like, she was like,
Can I come back? Because I know that that's already been adjudicated, and
yeah, it's already over.
And I realize that that's going on. So I don't know that I need to know all the details of that.
Well, we've been good ever since.
I do have a question about the services. Are you receiving any services? I know you said.
So from the beginning, they said that all 4 kids were taken from her. CPS or whoever took 4 kids. 3 of them are back with her, and 1 of them are on their way back to her. I don't know what that means.
You did anger management and some different things out as a result of that case.
Mm-hmm.
Are you receiving services from the juvenile court at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I wasn't charged.
So, do you have any parenting time at this time?
No, ma'am. I got to see my kids yesterday, and 2 days ago, I think, and they basically was trying to make it seem like that my kids was going to be going to my mom's house, but they put her back in Warren's custody. That's what I just heard up today, and they're not really taking the matter serious at all.
I hear him. I believe him. I believe him, so I do. Except one tiny thing. I believe he needs these kids. I think they should be taken from her and given to him. Except there's one piece that we don't know. We're not hearing. He was ordered to take parenting classes. He was ordered to take anger management classes. Okay? In the past. Because he finished it. So he did something at some point. Unless he didn't. Unless she came in lying on him and he lost that case because of her lies. That is possible. We all know that, women have an upper hand when it comes to child custody. They just do. Like, you walk into a courtroom, the order already is mom gets the kids. And, dad has to prove a lot to get the kids. But from every single thing I've seen and heard so far, he needs the kids and she needs. Now, I see in front of her papers, and it looks like text messages, right? The black box. Do you see the papers in front of her? I'm wondering if she's gonna present some evidence now. It's gonna change my mind. Yeah, Bobby, that you're right. But you're right. It's just because of history. Like, historically, the person getting beat up is the woman. So when it's flipped like this, I don't know. He did sound scared. He has proof. Let's see what she has.
And I honestly I fear for my kids' safety as well. I fear for their life. Because if she gets mad, there's no telling. There's so many times where she's literally have called me up because she just punched and beat on Noah or Shannon. Or sometimes she had to go back there and pop Vincent a few times, all because they was in a van fighting while she was door dashing. Because she door dashes with the kids in the car, even with my 1-year-old son as well.
Okay. All right. I think I understand. Do you have any questions based on what he's testified about?
Yeah, there's.
Just ask the question.
Have you ever knocked?
No. Your first question, please. Give me my keys. Give me my keys. That's part of a demand, though, not a question. Can you give me my keys? Should have been her very first question. Bobby, let us create your Tinder profile, please. We will do a really good job.
On my window and told me that you were knocking on my window later on, either in text message or a voicemail that you were knocking on the window after 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, like I just stated to the judge, that I legitimately DoorDash. I DoorDash till 1 to 2, sometimes till 5 o'clock. Sometimes they let me go for 24 hours. I would squeeze that dollar out. But you always told me that your place was my place and all you have to do is just come knock on your window. So I just did exactly what you told me. Because if I knock on the door, you told me you're not going to hear from your bedroom, so knock on the window, which is also a text message.
Any other questions?
Did you ever sit there and say that there was a big black guy from Louisville driving a black Charger that came to my door, and even though I stated I had no idea who it was, that's the person that you were referring to in the video?
No, that was not the person I was referring to in the video. Our son, she knows a lot of people from Louisville. Our son actually, at the time when my kids used to go to January's daycare, she was at this house fornicating with this random guy, and my oldest son sprayed my youngest son in the eyes with chemicals, and she lied and fabricated and said it happened at the daycare lady's house, but it really happened in her custody. When I say guys, I was being I was being kind of like insulting a little bit. I was being funny, and but I was not talking about that black guy that came to her house because she already told me that it was not him. She said she didn't know who he was. And as I was coming to come home, there was a black guy in a Camaro walking up to the door. And I watched him walk all the way to the door, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And he stood there, and then when I got the car, I acted like I was walking down the sidewalk, and she knew I was coming. And so I was walking down the sidewalk, and he stops, puts his hoodie on, walks around the apartment, comes right back to his car, and then gets in there and then drives off. He ain't never been back ever since I've been there. But I did make sure to ask her, did you know this big black dude that was just outside your door? He was standing literally outside your door.
Okay. Any other questions?
That why? Well, no, that's already a settled matter, so that wouldn't be relevant to this. So I can't.
Okay. All right. Did you have any other witnesses that you intended to call?
Yes. Is she here? Or did she walk out? She was in the bathroom. My mother has witnessed her kill my daughter. She took the car door and she slammed it against her belly multiple different times. My mom was trying to get her to stop, and she wouldn't.
I don't know how that's relevant to this incident about this protection order.
Because she noted the fact of that I said that she basically killed my daughter. That's why she was upset.
Right, and I don't dispute that you said that, and I know that you're not disputing that you said that. So I don't know if it's necessary to go into the facts around what your mother witnessed way back when.
Well, my mom, before New Year's, my mom had actually it was on New Year's, or 4th of July, matter of fact. My mom had to come to the house to basically come get me because she would not let me leave the house. So my mom knocked on the door. She was like,
okay, you can ask her about that if she comes back.
Yeah.
If she doesn't come, then we're going to go ahead and move forward.
Yes, she's going to come. But
why don't you go ahead and clear out your phone?
Yes, ma'am.
So I can take that and just take off.
But she told me that day as well.
Take off any of the passwords.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Just so it opens up. Ask her about that if she comes back.
Yeah.
If she doesn't come, then we're going to go ahead and move.
Me too, Lena. Me too. Maria. Oh, dear Maria, are you here? No, because other people see her and say, "Hi, Maria." We're good, Lena. We're good.
And the text messages and stuff to prove.
Just clear off the phone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But instead of having screenshots, because my phone really ain't gonna be.
And y'all should do exactly what Bren does. You wait until the end to see if you like a video, and then you hit the like button. Although I get points for speed. Like, I don't know how it works, but the faster I get a like, the YouTube says, "Oh, that's really good." However, Bren's got the right idea. That's how you do it.
It matter when it comes to text messages, right?
Right. I'm just want the video
I was just making sure.
because that's the only apparatus you have to play the video.
Yes, ma'am.
Can.
Mama is so tiny. My coffee is here, guys. Are you excited? I am excited. Although that woke me up.
It'll take a little bit.
While you're doing that, I'm going to take a recess in this case. Mr. Bardoff, were you here with,
Holly Heil for an expungement.
that's what I thought, it's Holly.
She
I
is.
said, come on up if you just want to come up. 22 DO3 2512 XP
No, this is
2180.
still the lead.
You can stay right there and just get your phone put up.
We're gonna just stand it.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to show that we're here in the matter of the petition with regards to the expungement of records. Did you have any information that you wish to present?
Judge, the only thing is, this was from a pretrial diversion case. She successfully completed pretrial diversion. The state has already moved to dismiss it. So by statute, it should be an automatic expungement. So I would just be asking for the case to be expunged at this time.
All right, I am going to grant the order and get your copy to you.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
And then, Judge, will you have that copy today?
I'm going to get it for you right before you go here.
Okay. Perfect. You just have it on back. I'll grab it for you.
All right. Do you mind making him a couple of copies? Yes, please.
Thank you very much, Judge.
You're welcome. Thank you.
No, I'm just getting it to where she can have her videos that I was showing her. I start looking for the file.
All right. I'm going to go off the record while you finish that up, and I'll be right back.
I was getting my coffee. I just ran downstairs to get my coffee quick, and the judge said I'll be right back. Where'd the judge go? Isn't she supposed to be judging right now? Isn't that her job? Hold on a second. Hold on. I can't hear her because this is not boosted. Can you guys hear anything at all? At all? Even if it's really light, do you guys hear anything at all? We got the second part right now. Where I have where the mom's talking. I shouldn't have went to get my coffee. I don't know. I don't know where you guys ended up. I can't hear Mom. I'm going to get the next part, but while we're waiting for that, watch this. All right, so where we're going next, while I get this next part, Sodak crew, South Dakota, we have a Sodak replay crew that's awesome every day. They're here every day. So this is Minnehaha, South Dakota. You can only see them here.
All right, Ms. Munch, you have 11 files. Mag 246383, 246408, 254353, 255038, 255270, 255521, 255896, all no insurance charges.
Which I do have.
We also have failure to stop at an intersection, open container. 30 days jail, $500 fine, and or both. Warning ticket violation, $97.50. Speeding, 54 and a 30, $177.50. Speeding, 41 and a 30, $137.50. Speeding, 60 and a 30, $232.50. Do you understand all those charges and the possible punishment?
Yes, sir.
You filled out the application for court-appointed lawyer. Is all that information true and correct, and is that your signature?
Yes, sir.
Find you qualify, I'll appoint the public defender's office. State's request for bond.
PR, Your Honor.
Well, I have to tell you, Ms. Muntz, I'm just inclined to let you just sit in jail because it doesn't look to me like you give a rip about rules and laws. You just keep driving around even though you don't have insurance. Not only that, you speed twice the speed limit, don't say anything. It's ridiculous. You claim on your application that you're not working. I don't know how you afford a vehicle You've missed several court appearances, so you don't bother coming to court. You're kind of getting yourself into the category of a nuisance. Are you employed or not?
I had an interview yesterday, actually, sir. So I'm getting there.
Do you have a vehicle?
Yes.
Is it insured?
Yes.
Do you have a license?
Yes.
All right, I'll go along with the state's request or recommendation. I'll give you a PR bond, but the conditions are good behavior, stay in contact with the public defender. I'm gonna require that you be personally present at all these hearings because we're not gonna do this anymore. We're done.
I agree.
It's too many and too many missed court appearances. Because next time, I'm not gonna care if you're employed or not, you can just sit. No driving unless you have a valid license and insurance. So all of the no insurances will be set for pretrial hearings and jury trial dates. Those will all be on the same date. The city wants to pass POA 25-17019 with state's case 5038 because they're out of the same incident. They also want to pass POA 25-18480 with state's MAG 255521. They're out of the same incident. So those will pass together. The other two city cases that are by themselves will be set for city dispositional conferences. I don't know if the public defender is going to help you with those. You need to talk to them about that. You may have to do those on your own.
Understood.
So call them next week, find out who your lawyer is, make an appointment to see him, and then make sure you get to court. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're in recess on that. Is there anybody else that I haven't called up yet? Come on up, sir. What's your name?
Wayne Corner.
Last name?
Corner, C-O-R-N-E-R.
Okay. Is it Wayne? All right, Wayne Corner on page 5 and 6. So we have CRI 245989. That is a 24/7 violation. They're alleging there was a positive PVT back on November 18th. Same thing in 253373, 24/7 violation. What's the state's position on bond?
PR, Your Honor.
Are you back on the 24/7 now, Mr. Corner?
Yes, I will be today.
Okay. I mean, you haven't been doing it since when?
I've been in treatment, and so
What treatment you going to?
IOP.
Okay.
And so since I don't have a car, I ride a bike, and it starts at 5:30 and it ends at 8:30, and that's when it times. I can't get back and forth, so I haven't been going.
All right, well, you need to talk to the 24/7 desk about that.
Yeah, I was in court this morning, so we got it straightened out.
All right. Oh, I guess these are just misdemeanors. All right, we'll do the 24/7 program again. Make sure that you talk to them about your timing issue and see if they have a solution for you.
Yep.
The rest of the bond conditions will all remain the same. Were you doing the PBTs, I assume?
Yes.
All right, you can do them all if you can afford it. Scram PBTs or remote breath. No alcohol, obviously. Do these have dates already? All right. So, talk to your lawyer, Mr. Corner, and make sure you know when your court dates are, all right?
Yep.
All right. PR bond with those conditions. Good behavior, stay in contact with your lawyer, no alcohol, 24/7. Anybody else we missed? Is it just, have we?
Wait, what are you asking him?
He's talking to the attorneys.
Oh. No, he's like saying that get called up yet?
Yeah, he's talking to the attorney.
Is everybody else just waiting for bond arguments?
I think so.
He's not talking to you.
Sorry, I was in.
You ready on any of them?
I'm ready on a few, Judge. Bird, David Bird.
All right. Let me find Mr. Bird here.
Terry, I'm so sorry. That sucks so bad. I don't want you to hurt. That sucks.
State's request for bond.
The state's requesting $2,500 cash only, no contact with 5805 West Bluebird, and no contact with a Leslie Oband or Anquina. Here, the defendant kicked in the door at the address of 5805 West Bluebird while the victim was inside with her 5-year-old child. The victim and her child retreated to a bedroom, but the defendant followed and eventually damaged the bedroom door and wall in the hallway. The total damage was $1,150. Law enforcement made contact with the defendant, who was sitting in a van outside of that residence, and he admitted to having broke in and admitted to damaging the residence under the belief that his girlfriend was inside cheating on him. It should be noted that the victim is not the defendant's girlfriend, and the defendant made the assumption that his girlfriend, Chantel Charging Hawk, was inside because her van was parked outside of the residence. The defendant appears to be on federal probation and has a lengthy criminal history out of other counties in South Dakota, along with the state of Arizona. He's a clear danger to the community, and the state police bond is appropriate.
Is there any kind of a hold on it?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Have you been told, is there any kind of a hold on you?
It's not in. I just graduated Keystone. I just graduated treatment.
Right.
Got my coin and everything in my property right now.
All right. But are you on probation or parole?
Yeah, I'm on probation with no hold.
Probation, all right. So you said he was waiting outside, talked to the police, and said that he'd...
Yeah, because my girlfriend, she left me.
I don't want you to talk about the charges.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. We do have updated contact information for Mr. Bird, including address and phone number. He's been in the Sioux Falls area for about 4 years.
Eileen, you're not going to want to listen to the next person. I think it's the next person.
His current address for 2 years. Does have family in the area as well. Sounds like, as he indicated, he'd been at Keystone.
The rest of you are going to get really, really, really mad at the next person.
Is hoping to get into Oxford House soon here going forward, working with the sponsor to get into Oxford House. So we just ask that the court consider a PR bond or a lower cash or surety.
All right, Mr. Byrd, I'm going to set bond at $500 cash. Conditions are as follows: good behavior, stay in contact with your lawyer. You're required to make all court appearances, no contact with Leslie Oban Dorguana or 5805 West Bluebird Place here in Sioux Falls. This will be set for a 15-day preliminary hearing. If you make that bond, make sure that you call the public defender and let him know that you're out. All right?
Yes, sir.
Judge, what was the bond amount again?
500.
Okay, thank you.
Just 500 cash?
Cash.
Your Honor, could we take Franco next?
Which one?
Franco.
Last name's Franco?
Yep.
Franco, come on up.
Hold on, before we all get pissed off, because we're all going to get pissed off, I have to show you something I just Googled. Because I was told to Google it just a second ago in chat. So I did Google it, because CJ's not here. She's our Google queen. Oh, it's so tiny. Based on search results, Bren, AUS, does not appear to be recognized as a national treasure. It does not. I feel like, Maura, you are not the father. Sorry, here we go. Should get back to work. Please play. Oh, I pressed pause, guys. Oh, God. Why did I do that? I know it doesn't work when I do that. Please, please play. Please, please. Yes.
Angela Franco.
Yeah, this is her. Eileen, turn your sound off right now. Right this second. You don't want to hear this one.
State's request for bond.
Your Honor, similar to the last co-defendant, the state would be requesting bench warrant to bond in the amount of $50,000. This was a walkthrough warrant for the 10-year-old that ran away last Thursday in the freezing cold weather. It came to light that he was tasked to do chores at 1 a.m. and ran away because he was scared of the repercussions of not doing those chores, because the defendants shoot him with a BB gun on a regular basis. The older sibling, who was an adult, has seen them shoot him with a BB gun. He also has marks on his skin that are consistent with being shot with a BB gun. Other minors in the house have also observed this, but they are not abused in that way. Law enforcement found the home to be extremely messy, smelled of animal urine, and only had a single path to walk through the house. State believes bond is necessary. Thank you.
Counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'd request that the court consider a PR bond or a lower cash or surety here. We do have an address, phone number.
What the hell do you mean PR bond? Did you not hear? Did you not just listen to what she did?
For Ms. Franco, that she, sounds like the children are with DSS at this point, but she, I think, is similarly working with DSS to navigate those next steps. She's been in her current address about 7 months, but in Sioux Falls area for 7 years, and in South Dakota her entire life. She understands the need to make all court dates. She does have some health concerns that require her to go to doctor's appointments here. So we just ask that, given all of those circumstances, that the court would consider a PR bond.
Are there other children in the home?
Yes, Your Honor.
And who's taking care of them?
I believe CPS has all of the children.
All the kids?
Good. I asked, so it's just one kid that she shoots with a BB gun. The other ones, they don't get shot with a BB gun, just the one. But they're scared to say anything, because if they say anything, she'll shoot him again with a BB gun. My son asked me to shoot him with a BB gun growing up a couple times, but I never actually did it. Because I don't own a BB gun. No bond. No, never.
Did the reports indicate that both she and the co-defendant were shooting the BB gun?
Yes, Judge.
Both parents.
All right, I'm gonna set bond at $1,500 cash only. If that, the other condition.
Judge, you make me sick to my stomach. You, Judge, not her anymore. You make me sick to my stomach.
Conditions are good behavior, stay in contact with your lawyer, make all court appearances. What was the initials again of the
Give me
child?
one moment here.
So they took the children. So even if she gets out, they took the children.
JJT, date of birth 4/23/15.
Okay, no contact with JJC?
JJT, Judge.
C or Z?
T.
T is in
Tom.
Tom, okay. No contact with JJT, date of birth 4/23/15 unless authorized by Department of Social Services or Child Protection Services. We'll schedule that case for a 15-day preliminary hearing. The other case can be reset for a pretrial with Judge Sarah Pocola and jury trial dates.
I can't get those. South Dakota. This is the only court.
You are on the other one, yeah.
I love Fords. I'm a Ford girl. I drive a Mazda, but I love Fords. There's some tweakers in there. It just breaks my heart. I wish there was something.
Ready on any others?
Sean Getch.
Sean Getch. State's request for bond.
State request $1,000 cash only. The defendant has a pending PCS, had a bench warrant out for threatening law enforcement. He has a pending motion to revoke on a robbery and appears to have a felony IDP as well. He has 10 felony convictions.
You said 1,000?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And you said he has a pending what?
Intentional damage to property
Okay.
and a motion to revoke on a robbery.
Is he out on bond on that? On the robbery case?
One moment.
Do we know? Or is that a warrant?
I'm looking here really quick. I believe he's out on bond, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel?
Thank you, Your Honor. Just in looking through the reports, it appears that he was arrested without issue, didn't fight officers or anything of that nature here. Then he was taken into custody. that sounds like he just recently got an assessment for treatment, is hoping to get a bed date soon. But he's been in the Sioux Falls area for about 30 years, has family in the area, that he understands the need to make all court dates, and to comply with any bond conditions, including 24/7. We just ask that the court consider a PR bond or lower cash or surety.
She needs a puffer. She needs something.
What's the alleged substance?
Methamphetamine.
Meth.
Judge makes me sick to my stomach because of what he did. But he's doing really well with all of that paper with only one arm. He's doing excellent.
How often are you supposed to do UAs, Mr. Getch?
It varies. I don't really do have a set program. It's random.
Who's administering those?
Probation.
All right, here's what I'm going to do, Mr. Getch. I'm going to give you a PR bond, but I'm going to add a condition of 24/7. You're going to do UAs twice a week, Tuesday and Friday. And if you miss any of those, it's a bond violation. You'll be taken back into custody. Good behavior, stay in contact with your lawyer, make all court appearances, no drugs without a valid prescription, and start that UA program today when you get out. So that'll be set for a 15-day preliminary hearing, PR bond on the other case. And that's already got dates, I assume. Or 45-day preliminary hearing, sorry. So contact your lawyer, Mr. Getch, so you know when your court dates are coming up, all right?
Oh, that blonde hair, of course you are. Of course you are in California jail. I wish they all could be California jail. We barely heard him, but we heard the freaking paper rattle right in our ears. All right, part two. We're going to wrap up this other case. So the mom comes up, but I had to cut that out because the mic was muted the whole time the mom was talking. So I thought it was over. That's why I only got the first part. But so we didn't hear anything that the mom said.
In the day in King Solomon, the constables called, and she wouldn't leave the house, right?
That's correct.
To the point where the constables get aggravated with her, and they said that they would have to use legal force on a pregnant woman to get her outside the house because she would refuse to leave.
Okay, so you won't be able to tell me what they said. Do you have any other questions that she can answer though for her?
No, ma'am, don't yet.
Okay, all right. So were there any other witnesses that you wanted to call?
There's so much more, but they're not here.
Okay. All right. I'm going to show that the evidence is commenced and concluded in this case. And I think I understand that there was an incident that was the kind of the tipping of the iceberg. It's pretty well captured on the video. It depicted the argument. It depicted her slapping, her trying to get the keys. It depicted you saying a lot of things in response. It depicted the going down on the ground, which is essentially what you both said. Okay, so I think all of that is true. The video pretty much says that it's true. She's asking for an order of protection. I know that there has been involvement through the informal adjustment and that there has been some recent orders that have affected that. And I don't know if there's any follow-up hearings with regards to the juvenile proceeding or follow-up checks on that. But I would encourage you both to do what the Chin's recommendations are and follow that very closely as far as taking care of your children. I think it's right to put the order for protection in place, although I understand, I see the vitriol that you were talking about, but I also saw the things that you were talking about. And I think for the benefit overall, for safety in the household where your children are going to be, and where Lauren's going to be, it's important that this order of protection be put in place. So I'm going to do that.
Is this order being put in place? So I can contact her?
You won't be able to you won't be able to contact her. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the order that it will accept any orders from the juvenile court, okay, or from the family court. So that way, if there are parenting time orders that are put in place or changed or modified, you can carry those out. But you're not going to be able to contact her directly or have anything like what was on that video. Okay, that's not going to happen while this order's in place. Okay, so we're going to put a stop to that. But you can still see the kids under the situational, whatever the environment, whatever the rules are that your family court would say or the juvenile court says.
So what do I do if I am contacted? Because last time there was an EPO put out on me. She has contacted me while I was at my grandma's house and so we got incarceration.
Yeah, and I heard a lot of that about, not following the rules, contact outside the court order. It's an order.
And I never contacted her. She contacted me.
It's an order that I expect to be followed. So if she contacts you, it's not on her. Okay. So she not respond, block her number. Okay. I said block her number so you all can find a way to communicate through an app about the children. But I would do that only under.
I don't think he asked for a PPO against her. I think she brought, like I said, she's in the plaintiff's seat. So I think she asked for a PPO, but I don't think he asked for one back. I bet you he would have got it easy.
The direction of your family court, okay? But you can use that app. But I would talk to your family court about what it looks like going forward with your children, with all of this going on, okay? Not just this case, but everything that's been happening. There's been a lot happening. I mean, your kids have been through a lot.
Yeah, they seen a lot.
Yes, they have, and that they can't unsee none of it. Yeah. So I think that that's the best way. Is because if you have the documentation of the communication, you will be protected that you are following the order of the court. So if she's stepping outside of that, trying to entice you to do the X, Y, or Z, you don't do that. Okay, you don't respond. You don't do anything with that. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And I also sent Miss Minnesota because she's smart. She knew not to contact me with her regular number, so she was contacting me from a private number.
Well, as soon as you know it's her, you hang up.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you hang up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's the order. Do you have any questions about it?
No, I'm just gonna have these
What are they?
text messages and then a voicemail where he was saying that he was outside the house at 3:00 in the morning.
I admit it.
Yeah, I've already taken that in, and I granted the order. Okay, so I'm satisfied. Okay. All right. In 30 days, you'll be able to get your phone back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll get the order ready. Once you receive it, I'm going to give that to you so you have it. You're served. It's effective once it's served today. So don't have any communication with her. If there's any contact, you're just to call the police. Okay. All right. You can have a seat.
So
you're free to go.
So if I may ask, with the whole being out of the window part, what is she stating? Is it like a stalker or something?
Well, I think that it was unwanted. It's the times, it's all that. You all need some rules because you don't respect each other's space or boundary, the way you deal with each other. So you're going to have to follow the rules of the courts. I get it, but then it gets by, and then you go too far. It's like you don't stay in a safe place for each other, and so that's what the problem is. So you're just going to have to do some work.
Yes, ma'am.
But go ahead and have a seat.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't like that. I just don't like that. I wish he would have filed back. He would have filed back. He would have got it back. But you know, at least they can't contact each other anymore. I don't like that she already got her kids back, but the dad is still there. So, you know, hopefully in the child chiss, I'm guessing children blank blank services. I don't know what the H and I might stand for. Children health, I don't know. Yeah, they should absolutely both have a PPO. But remember, there is history. He does have a past. The judge even said it at the end. He has a violent past, and he said it himself. So he's saying the right words in this court, but we didn't see that part. We did see enough to know that he's the good guy in this situation. Definitely. But all right, guys, I have sad news. I am about to start the O.J. Simpson trial. It is the last one. Today's the last day of the O.J. trial. We're going to hear Marcia Clark talk for a little bit longer, and then we're going to hear the verdict. I don't know what the verdict is, but we're going to hear it. It's after today, O.J. Simpson is done. Is that crazy? We started in December of 2024. And then it's been almost every day. And now it's over. But I'm going to start that now. Come join me if you want to. And if not, I'll see you all tomorrow. I hope that you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.
Well, I thought I'd write a happy song. I found a chat room where I belong. You don't know how much it means to me. With such a groove, I'm less lonely. Oh, Kathy's the creator, she's leading the way. At court vibes, we laugh and we stay. Her smile shines bright, she's got that grace. Come join the fun, it's a welcome and play. I can count on distraction from my pain, 'cause this creator takes you there and back again. Kathy is the heart here, always in stride. Her work is hard, but her joy she can't hide. Oh, Kathy's the creator, she's leading the way. At court vibes, we laugh and we stay. Her style is classy, she's always top shelf. Don't take my word, come and see for yourself.